One of the most popular areas of Raleigh that people are moving to is downtown Raleigh. But is it a good place for you to move to? On today's video, we're going to give you the pros and cons so you can make a decision for yourself. Hello everyone, this is Chris Morton, real estate broker with eXp Realty in Raleigh, North Carolina. And the number one con against moving to downtown Raleigh is the super confusing roads. So the core of downtown Raleigh is on a grid pattern, so it makes it a little bit easier to understand. But as downtown Raleigh grew and grew and grew, roads got to be a bit of a mishmash, going in all different directions. There's lots of weird intersections and roundabouts and all kinds of roads that change name, and in general it gets really confusing. So basically it's a big giant hassle, especially if you're new to the area or you've never been to downtown Raleigh. We definitely recommend a navigation system to get you around it, at least initially, or if you're directionally challenged like me, we definitely recommend you use it all the time. I even have trouble finding street to street when I'm walking around trying to find a shop or a restaurant or wine bar or something like that. So you may want to consider using a navigation system either temporarily or permanently like me. The number two con against moving to downtown Raleigh is it's only a medium-sized downtown city. So if you're from New York City, San Francisco, Los Angeles, Chicago, any of the big cities, downtown Raleigh may not be the place for you. Downtown Raleigh does have a lot going on, but it is not anything like the big cities I mentioned just a second ago. There's just not the 24-hour lifestyle that you can expect in, say, New York City, where if you're craving a bagel at 3 a.m., you can just walk down the street half a block. It's not like that. Pretty much downtown Raleigh, they roll the streets up around 10 or 11 or 2 o'clock on weekends for the bars, but generally restaurant-wise, you're talking 10, 11 o'clock at night at the best. So this con is only a negative if you are from a big city and you want that big city go lifestyle. If you're a homebody or you like to be home by 9:30, 10 o'clock at night, Raleigh downtown might be a place for you to consider. The number three con about living in downtown Raleigh, it's really expensive to live there. So there's a lot of demand to live in downtown Raleigh. It has a really good location. And so with that demand, it means prices are going up and up and up. Currently, as we're filming this, the median price for a single family detached home in downtown Raleigh has hit $685,000. The median price for a townhome in downtown Raleigh is currently sitting at $476,000. And if you're considering renting an apartment in downtown Raleigh, you're looking at anywhere from $1,400 for a small little one-bedroom studio kind of thing, all the way up to $6,500 for a luxury penthouse apartment overlooking with a great view. Bottom line, it's fairly expensive to live in downtown Raleigh. Con number four, and another reason you may not want to move to downtown Raleigh, is you're still going to need a car to get around to pretty much anywhere. So yes, you could survive in downtown Raleigh without a car. It is possible. You're going to have to be creative about it, and there's specific areas you're going to want to live in to make that happen. But by and large, when people are coming to the area and inquiring about living in downtown Raleigh, asking us to help them buy a house, the question invariably comes up, do they need a car? And yes, we strongly recommend having a car, getting to a grocery store, getting to a restaurant, getting to medical. It's pretty much a necessity. Con number five, that's kind of anti-downtown Raleigh, it could potentially be a little boring and repetitive. So what we mean by this is, again, those people that are from New York City, San Francisco, Los Angeles, big cities with a go, dynamic lifestyle. Unfortunately, downtown Raleigh is not as big as that, and so therefore we don't have a million restaurants to go try where you can eat at a different restaurant every night. Basically, you're gonna find some really great stuff that you're gonna love, and there is some really great restaurants and things to do in downtown Raleigh. More on that in a minute, but you're gonna find some things, you're gonna latch onto them, and Tuesday night's gonna be Brewery Bavana night, Wednesday night's Cafe Luna night, and yada, 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 on and on and on. And every single Tuesday night, you end up in Brewery Bavana. So that could very well happen to you. It could get a little bit repetitive. So be warned that you don't have a whole lot of diversity as far as things to do. There's some great things to do, but not a ton of great things to do in downtown Raleigh. So let's move on to the reasons you may want to move to downtown Raleigh. Pro number one, downtown Raleigh is great for foodies. Downtown Raleigh is full of amazing restaurants, and there's some really great chefs that make their home in downtown Raleigh. Some of our favorite restaurants are Second Empire, amazing restaurant, really great place for a special occasion, highly recommended. Crawford & Son and Jolie, they're two restaurants that sit side by side in downtown Raleigh. They're both owned by Scott Crawford, really great food, definitely something we recommend you give a try to. Sam Jones Barbecue is also newly in downtown Raleigh. This is Eastern North Carolina barbecue at its finest. Coming from Eastern North Carolina, I can vouch this is the best stuff. Highly recommended. Barcelona Wine Bar is also in downtown Raleigh. This is a chain, and as you guessed, they have wine. They also have tapas, really recommended. And the list goes on and on. There's tons of really good restaurants in downtown Raleigh. If you have had an exceptional meal and you want to share with the folks that are also viewing this video, please share it in the comments below. We'd love to see what your thoughts are. We like going out and trying new things, and we would love your feedback as places to go. And beyond the great restaurants we just mentioned, there's a couple of amazing food halls in downtown Raleigh. First up, we have Transfer Food Hall, where some of the vendors in the food hall are Benchwarmer Bagels, Captain Cookie and the Milkman, Locals Oyster Bar, Mama Crow's Burgers, and Dank Burrito, among many others. The other food hall in downtown Raleigh is Morgan Street Food Hall. There you're gonna find such options as Primal Cuts, Curry in a Hurry, love that name, Yoho Hibachi and Sushi Burrito, Cousin's Maine Lobster, Bella's Wood Fired Pizza, Oak City Fish and Chips, Wicked Taco, and Cow Bar Burgers and Fries, among many others. So as you can see, there's lots of options in downtown Raleigh if your stomach is empty and you're hungry. Next pro about living in downtown Raleigh is location. So we mentioned a little bit ago that cost of living in downtown Raleigh is going up and up. Reason why? It's really in the center of everything. You can be pretty much anywhere as long as you have a car, or if you live in the right place in downtown Raleigh, you can be pretty much anywhere in downtown Raleigh in about 5 or 10 minutes. You can be to the airport in about 20 minutes, and you can be at Research Triangle Park in about 25 minutes. So as you can see, this is a really good part of the triangle to live in and jump off to other parts of the triangle. Next pro about living in downtown Raleigh, lots of really cool bars and breweries. Downtown Raleigh has some really amazing rooftop bars, and we've done a video on them. We definitely recommend you check them out. They're really amazing because they're up high. You can get a good view of the entire Raleigh area, and definitely the downtown Raleigh area. Very chill, relaxed atmosphere for most of them. Definitely what we would recommend you do. Definitely a good date night opportunity. There's also a few speakeasy bars in downtown Raleigh that we love and want to share with you. Our favorite is probably Watts and Ward. It's down on the corner of Hargett Street. Really cool kind of speakeasy, 1920s vibe to it. Definitely somewhere we recommend you check out. It's down in the basement. Amazing decor. Definitely somewhere for you to go. There's also a number of really good breweries in downtown Raleigh. We've already talked about Brewery Bavana. Definitely somewhere we recommend you check out. Also, Raleigh Beer Garden is on Glenwood South, on Glenwood Avenue. It is one of the largest selections of beer in the world. So if you're into beer, that's definitely somewhere you'd want to go see. Reason number 4, you may want to move to downtown Raleigh, the historic charm. Raleigh has some really amazing downtown neighborhoods: historic Oakwood, Mordecai, Glenwood South. Some really great places to go visit and live, but unfortunately be warned, they tend to go on the more expensive side, even more expensive than other parts of downtown Raleigh. Beyond these neighborhoods, Raleigh has a ton of history, old homes, buildings, mature trees, and things are really nice to look at and give the downtown a really cool charm and historic charm. And pro number 5, why downtown Raleigh might be the place for you to move to: there is plenty of things to do. And yes, I remember I just said, if you're from New York City, San Francisco, Los Angeles, on and on, there may not be a ton of stuff to do, but for the rest of us, and yeah, you cool kids from New York City, there's really some Good stuff and plenty of things to do in downtown Raleigh. You may just have to uncover them. As we mentioned above, there's plenty of restaurants and shops, coffee bars, breweries, stores, and et cetera, to do in downtown Raleigh. Beyond that, there's the Red Hat Amphitheater. It's an outdoor concert venue right in the heart of downtown Raleigh. It's open from April to October. You can see some really great groups come. Definitely a place to go and see and have a really good afternoon or evening. Highly recommended. Beyond that, we have the Duke Energy Center for Performing Arts, also in downtown Raleigh. Great location, great place to go see a Broadway play, Broadway show. Highly recommended. Also, there's the Mordecai House. It's the oldest home in downtown Raleigh. On its original foundation, it's currently a museum. Definitely somewhere you want to check out. And of course, because Raleigh is the state capital, there is a lot of the state museums there, such as the North Carolina Museum of Natural History, the CAM Museum, Marble's Kids Museum, and the Museum of Natural Sciences, among many others. Downtown Raleigh also has lots of green space and parks, such as Moore Square, Fletcher Park, Dorothea Dix Park, and many others. So if you're planning a move either into or out of downtown Raleigh or really anywhere in the Triangle, my team and I would love to be your agents of choice. Please give us a shout. We're happy to help. You can email us at hello@mortonbradbury.com or click on the link in the description below. Like and subscribe to this video if you haven't already done so. And with that, we'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.